What's going on, everybody? This is Static Stasis, and it is finally here. This is an exciting night. I remember 5 years ago watching some of the E3 when they first announced that this game was going to be remade, and I tell you, I was stoked. I didn't know it was going to be 5 years when it comes to game releases. I'm usually kind of naive and optimistic because I'm ready to play them, especially if it's something I'm excited about. I think when it comes to anything Blizzard makes, I expect that for it to be delayed a great deal. But something like Final Fantasy, I don't know. I guess I remain naive the whole time. But I'm excited that the day is finally here. We've got about 18 minutes and 48 seconds until the game is playable. So yeah, we're just going to be winding down the clock here and get ready to jump in. I know there's some people who are already playing that are on the I think it was Australia where people started getting their physical copies early. So I know some of them have already been streaming. I'm sure there's several people who are streaming already, but unfortunately, I have to wait for 18 minutes and 14 seconds to go away before we can begin playing. But I don't have. Well, let me say this. I have adjusted my mic a little bit. I had some people tell me my volume was a little low. On my last video, it was sort of in the early hours, and I was trying to be quiet, so I was talking a little bit low on purpose. But hopefully the volume is going to be better this time. But please let me know if it's not. Give me a second. I want to get the Nightbot chat put in here in place. And I believe we have that now. And let's go. I want to go in here. Video. And I want to pause that. And I believe we're good to go now. Okay. Let me see if I can get. Well, I won't test anything. Oh, yeah, I will. Give me 1 second to type this up. Let's put that in there, and let's see here. I think I have to have a minimum of 2. And now I should be able to do this, and it's going to probably spam the first time I do it, but got to have minimum of 2 before my Nightbot thing will join in. Hopefully. I just hit it, so it should come up. Let's see. Yep. No, might be a little delay. We'll see. We'll try it again shortly. All right. Let me X out of a couple of things here. And tell you what we're going to do. We got 15 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm going to bring something up real quick. Oh, there it goes. Yay. So there's just a little delay on that, but it's working. So I'm going to bring up something in just a second. I want to find it because this was really exciting. were these guys? This was one of my favorite ones. Let me find it here. It was yeah, it was Easy Allies. That's what it was. And it was the one where they were
bastards.
Adam,
Don't
be cool, dude.
Don't do it, you piece of crap. No, everyone settle down. It's not possible.
I'm not seeing it. Well, come on,
Holy
come on.
F. Is this real?
That's a good one. I'm finding this video where when this was first announced. That doesn't have any volume.
Now, Final Fantasy has a long history on PlayStation.
Here we go. This will be it. So this is one of my favorite ones, and let me switch over to Chrome here. This was one of my favorites. Hopefully the volume of this comes in. That's not the one I want. Let's see here. I may have to close this one out to get it to show. Let's close it and let's see if that works. There we go. All right. So this was one of the first ones, or one of the first ones I remember seeing.
Now, Final Fantasy has a long history on PlayStation.
When this was announced 5 years ago.
We're excited to show you a world premiere of the newest addition to the franchise. Let's take a look.
Oh, it's 14. Yeah, they're not doing 7. 7 is dead forever.
This is not 14.
What? Chibi 7. This is the 7 reboot.
As memories lost are slowly drawing back in.
What the F?
Two siblings embark on an adventure unlike any before.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to Grimoire, a world of the
Cool
weest
town.
of beings.
So GT Live's channel I really like. I used to love their Easy Allies, but
jump on for a ride,
I'm not sure.
or turn tall enough
They
for
kind
them
of
to ride on
closed that. There was a video I was watching about Easy Allies, and it went away. They're called something else now, and I can't remember what it is offhand, but
But the fate that awaits them is
Cloud, there
I
we
think
go.
we'll skip ahead a little bit
is the size
Must
of
be
a
nice.
for when
fantasy.
this first got announced.
And PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita in 2016. Now, many years ago, Square Enix released a groundbreaking title that went on to become one of the most beloved games in PlayStation and video
Adam.
game history.
Be cool, dude.
Don't do it, you
Tonight,
piece of
I am proud to announce that by popular demand, we have a very special treat for everyone.
No. Everyone settle down. It's not possible.
Long ago, we looked upon a foreboding sky.
Holy F.
The memory of
real?
a star that threatened all
They did
burns
both?
eternal in our hearts.
Oh my god.
What the?
In its wake,
This is real!
silent. Yet
Oh,
we
Maniacs!
Kevin
What are
over
you
here.
doing?
Is it Kevin?
Midgar looks exactly
Kevin?
like
Oh,
that. What are you
Kyle.
doing?
Over here in this chair.
Isn't it?
What are you doing?
This is it.
Kyle.
again.
E3, what are you doing?
Why? Nomura. Oh god. Oh god.
But after the long calm, there are now the beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy.
No.
It may bring fear.
I'm still
But
not
let us
believing it.
embrace
This isn't
whatever
real.
it brings.
How did they keep this secret?
For they are coming back.
Jesus Christ.
Barrett. Oh my god. No.
The promise has been made.
This ain't real. It's a movie.
This ain't real.
movie?
No, this ain't real.
It's gotta be like a movie or something. No. Go.
VII Remake is coming first
wait,
to
he's saying the date.
PlayStation 4.
Now, at this time, we're thinking next year. We're thinking in a year. We got half a decade to go at this point.
Happening.
E3, what have you done?
Oh, jeez.
They're slaying. Look at them.
Now,
What did
our
they do
ongoing
at
partnership
shit?
with the
Why
Volvo
show the other
Digital
thing?
has brought us some very unique titles from developers all around the
That
world.
might have been them.
Okay, we got some indies now.
Oh man, tell you what, that was super exciting, and I loved watching all of the. I loved watching all of these videos. They were just so much fun, seeing all of the reaction videos and what was coming. So anyways, very exciting. I am very excited about tonight, about playing this. And we got 8 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. Hey Tiffany, how are you? I'm testing out this volume. Let me know if it sounds good. Let's see here. 8 minutes and 8 seconds left. I remember back in '97, I was so excited about this game when it first came out on PlayStation. I remember me and a friend of mine, it was about three of us, drove to the store, and I remember I picked up my copy of this, and they were wanting to hang out at the mall, and I was like, I was probably the only nerd in the group. I was ready to get home and start playing this game. So let me see if I see any other videos right now, because we got about 7 minutes left. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh man, there's so many people are already playing this. I see some people in Japan. It's not fair. Yeah, let's look at this. We'll look at this trailer. We got 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it was a great game, but if you didn't play something back then, it can be hard to
changing.
It can be hard to pick it up now. Let me see here. Oh. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, so here's one of the trailers here.
So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best, like Sephiroth. Tell me, is it really you?
Are we on schedule?
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider.
No begging!
Director Twisty.
The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Mako supersaturation confirmed.
Engaging materia cooling to reduce temperature.
Madam Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Stop. Your timing is impeccably atrocious.
Oh dear, oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud. True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Perfection.
Not a word.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty.
Today's right to be is...
Today's?
Pathetic.
Huh? Which one of you said that? You got a mouth on you!
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest? You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Oh, did it just talk?
I am that which you see before you. Nothing more.
A touching reunion.
Very, very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
It's getting tired of playing tag anyway.
Come on.
Avalanche ain't Buta or anybody, fucker.
We're here to rescue Aerith, remember? We don't need more attention than what we're gonna get.
Yeah, I hear you.
I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go. She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
This is...
The source of everything. Genova.
Suck on this!
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Oh, there it goes. But I have to go back out and go back in. There we go. Here we go. I can't tell if I was cut off or not. I had my volume off. I didn't know if my wife was going to be joining in to watch tonight or not. I thought for sure she was, because when this game, when the game first came out in '97, I played it, but then years later, she went and bought me. She bought me a PlayStation 2 right before we got married, and she remembers she bought me Final Fantasy X because that was new then, and then she bought me Final Fantasy VII. So she knows how excited I am about this game, and I thought for sure she was going to be in here, but I don't see her. She went to bed, but hopefully she's going to stop in. She's heard me going on and on about this. Let's see here. Oh, there's the music. We just got to take a moment just to respect the moment. This is so cool. I'm turning into a 15-year-old kid again. Alright, let's see here. Gameplay, see what these options are. Do normal. Right. I can't believe there's not a hard. Maybe that'll come later. Static. That'll be good. Looks fine. Guess we're ready. Yeah, maybe so. Might have to unlock hard. Gosh, I'm so excited. Can't believe it's finally here. My wife told me not to stay up all night playing this, but it's going to be really hard.